Before watching this video, please subscribe and hit the like button. The sleep schedule that's quietly destroying your brain. A doctor's warning for Americans over 60. Today, I'm sharing a story that I've hesitated to tell for months. But if I don't speak up now, I'll be watching your brain deteriorate in silence, and I simply can't do that anymore. If you've been forgetting things more often lately, misplacing your keys, struggling to remember names, or feeling like words are stuck on the tip of your tongue, please don't dismiss this as just getting older. What I'm about to share might shock you. There's a daily habit that millions of Americans over 60 repeat every single night, unknowingly damaging their brain cells bit by bit. Research shows that people who fall asleep during certain hours have more than double the risk of developing dementia. The most alarming part: most seniors are going to bed during exactly these dangerous hours. As a physician who has treated countless patients with cognitive decline, I've witnessed something remarkable when we changed nothing but their sleep schedule. Patients experience dramatic improvements in memory, speech, clarity, and concentration. This isn't widely known information. It's research that doctors have been quietly sharing among ourselves, representing a potential breakthrough beyond medication-dependent treatments. Imagine if your nightly sleep routine could completely transform your life. 10 years from now. Today, I'm revealing all these secrets for the first time. Do you find yourself waking up once or twice every night? Have you noticed it's harder to fall back asleep after those 3 a.m. bathroom trips? If you're thinking this is just part of aging, this story could be the turning point for protecting your brain health. Sleep after age 60 is fundamentally different from when you were younger. Many people still try to sleep like they did in their 40s, not realizing their brain is operating by completely different rules now. If we don't address this, even a full night's sleep won't leave you refreshed, and your brain won't recover properly. Let me ask you something right now. Do you fall asleep before 11 p.m.? Or do you find yourself lying awake past midnight? This question matters because when you fall asleep determines whether your brain cells recover or continue deteriorating. Here's a crucial fact: it's not just about getting less sleep. Your entire sleep architecture changes after 60. Your body produces dramatically less melatonin, the hormone that once made you naturally drowsy after sunset. Now your body wants to stay awake even when it's dark, making it harder to fall asleep. The brain circuits that maintain deep sleep also weaken gradually. You might lie down and technically fall asleep, but you never feel like you actually slept. This is precisely when your brain's self-repair function shuts down. Have you ever woken up feeling mentally foggy, struggling to find words, or feeling like your memory is working through molasses? That's your brain signaling that it didn't get proper rest. You slept, but your brain didn't recover. Harvard research shows that poor sleep quality allows beta-amyloid proteins to accumulate in the brain, the same proteins that are a primary cause of Alzheimer's disease. The frightening reality is that even just a few nights of poor, deep sleep starts this toxic buildup, and when it becomes chronic, people who were once mentally sharp begin to quietly change. But here's the hope: when we correct this sleep structure, memory, focus, and emotional stability gradually return. I remember a 70-year-old patient from Phoenix who came to my clinic. She was waking up 3 or more times every night, but after we simply changed her sleep schedule, she started sleeping through the night. More remarkably, her frequent memory lapses decreased dramatically. Right now, countless Americans are struggling with the same issue. These sleep changes are a natural part of aging after 60, but only those who understand and adapt to these changes can protect their brains. So when should you sleep for optimal brain recovery? Some doctors say there's a specific window when the brain naturally cleanses itself and stores memories most effectively. You've probably heard this before: staying up late destroys your brain. This isn't fear-mongering, it's scientific fact. After 60, your brain's next day function depends entirely on when you fell asleep the night before. Going to bed after midnight is when your brain struggles most. Many Americans watch TV until midnight, then turn off the lights and try to sleep. But by then, the brain has already missed its golden recovery window. Repeat this pattern, and deep sleep decreases while light, unsatisfying sleep increases. This is why you can sleep for hours but never feel like you actually slept. Research shows that people who fall asleep in the 9 p.m. hour experience significantly more deep sleep than those who sleep after 10 p.m. Your brain has its strongest recovery rhythm in the hours immediately after sunset. Miss this window, and no matter how long you sleep, your brain's cleaning system won't activate. Let me ask you, what time did you go to bed last night? If it was after midnight, your brain likely couldn't function properly. The more this pattern repeats, the more your memory, speech, and emotional regulation gradually fade. This late sleep schedule prevents proper elimination of beta-amyloid proteins, leaving your brain's drainage system clogged as you start each new day. Then one day, you suddenly don't recognize a familiar face, or get confused on a route you've driven hundreds of times. It might all start with that late bedtime. The answer is surprisingly simple: move your bedtime just 2 hours earlier, and your brain will transform completely. Specifically, between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. is your brain's designated recovery time. Medically speaking, melatonin released during this window creates the deepest sleep and activates brain cell recovery rhythms. This is literally the golden hour when sleep quality is determined. Miss this window, and your brain completely loses its recovery opportunity that day. What's remarkable is that just a 1-hour difference in sleep time creates dramatic differences in next-day brain function. Studies comparing groups who slept at 10 p.m. versus midnight showed the earlier group had significantly better concentration, speaking speed, and memory retention. When you sleep matters more than how long you sleep. Many seniors are most active during this crucial 9 to 11 p.m. window, watching television, looking at phone screens, or eating late dinners. These habits suppress melatonin and keep the brain in a wakeful state. Your eyes might be closed, but your brain stays awake. This isn't the deep, restorative sleep that refreshes both body and mind. Your brain does most of its organizing and recovery between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Miss this window, and no amount of sleep will provide the deep rest you need. Doctors give the simplest yet most powerful advice: go to bed just 30 minutes earlier each day. This single habit can dramatically improve memory, focus, and emotional well-being. Let me tell you about James, a 74-year-old from Denver, who lived alone and began noticing his memory fading. He'd forget whether he'd taken his medication, and frequently misplace his wallet. His family worried it might be early dementia. Medical tests showed no major problems, but his lifestyle revealed the culprit. James had been going to bed after 1 a.m. for years, sleeping until late morning. We moved his bedtime to 10 p.m. and eliminated all screens after 9 p.m. Within just 2 weeks, everything changed. His mind felt clearer, words came easier, and the deep anxiety in his chest began lifting. Most importantly, he started reading again, and felt comfortable talking with his grandchildren. That small change became the beginning of finding himself again. Then there's Maria, 71, from San Antonio. She woke up twice every night and spent hours lying awake, replaying the day's events. She learned about sleep routines, dimming lights before bed, writing worries on paper instead of ruminating, and keeping her phone in another room entirely. She also stopped her habitual evening coffee, and started playing quiet music at 9 p.m. while staying warm under covers. The first night wasn't easy, but within a week, she was falling asleep earlier and waking less frequently. Maria told me 3 things changed. Morning sunlight felt genuinely pleasant, the unexplained crying spell stopped, and most importantly, being alone no longer felt frightening. Both patients opened one small door, better sleep, and discovered life-changing transformations waiting inside. Our brains send signals every night that they need rest. Whether you receive or ignore these signals determines how tomorrow unfolds. Sleep isn't just rest, it's when your brain makes you feel alive again. Perhaps this story feels heavy, but I believe something important. If you've read this far, you're already ready to begin changing. Are you afraid of losing more memories? Frustrated when words won't come or names slip away? Worried about what might be happening to your mind? The key to transforming that fear is hidden in tonight's sleep schedule. Give your brain just 30 minutes, just one night off recovery time. It might feel awkward at first, and sleep might not come easily, but your body and brain will begin remembering a new rhythm. When you wake up tomorrow with a clear mind and peaceful chest, you'll know you're rediscovering life's natural rhythm. Sleep schedule is the most fundamental way to care for yourself. This small habit protects memory, stabilizes emotions, preserves conversation skills, and maintains relationships. One patient told me, when I changed my nights, my days changed. When my days changed, my life came back. Here's how to build your personalized sleep routine. 1. After 8 p.m., turn off the TV and dim the lights. 2. At 9 p.m., put away your phone and listen to quiet music. 3. At 10 p.m., lie down, close your eyes, and take 3 deep breaths. 4. If you wake at night, don't panic, quietly close your eyes again. These simple routines will restore your brain and gently return your life to you. Try changing just one thing from what you've learned today. Change just one habit, then tomorrow morning, see what transformations await you. It's not too late. This moment can be your first opportunity to save your brain. May this story change your tonight and protect your tomorrow. The choice is yours. Your brain is waiting. If you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe and hit the like button.